Hello, welcome back to 2K14 Universe. It's me, Jitch, and I should sound better than ever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the New World Order, weighing 280 pounds, Hogan.
Well, hopefully I sound a lot better now. My microphone has been drastically improved in terms of my setup. So this is the first Universe episode where I should sound a bit more like just a regular broadcast. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Hulk Hogan coming on down to the ring here tonight. I got some big news for you because we have a new match confirmed for SummerSlam. That's right. That's my Vince McMahon in the 90s impression. You guys seem to really like talking about Vince McMahon, so I'm thinking of bringing him back and making him world champion. You know, strike while the iron's hot. Very popular guy. Wrestling fans cannot shut the fuck up about him, so the time must be now to bring this big man in, see what the fuss is all about, and put the big gold belt on him, brother. Anyway, in all seriousness though, we've got some big news regarding SummerSlam. It has been confirmed that at SummerSlam, the NWO will defend the WWE Tag Team Championships. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall are scheduled to face off against the winner of tonight's tag team match. That's the new Millennia up against Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mick Foley. It's happening. I can also confirm that in regards to another match at SummerSlam, the Divas Championship has been confirmed to be on the line. Summer Rae will defend against the winner of our next match, a triple threat between three women who have been constantly back and forwarding for the Divas Championship. It all comes to an end after this one. Big contenders triple threat, not your standard triple threat, not your first four to the finish. This is going to be elimination style. We're going to make sure there is a clear-cut, final, decisive winner in that contenders match. I got some more big news regarding SummerSlam, which I'll get to in just a moment, but I think Randy Savage is just about done making his entrance, so I don't really want to get cut off. No, he's gonna stop right now. Yes, I can also confirm to you that the United States Championship, if you hadn't already heard the news, will be defended in a 2 out of 3 falls match at SummerSlam. It will be Dolph Ziggler and Cody Rhodes once again, first time since, I believe, No Way Out that these two faced off one-on-one. They were both in the Money in the... Wait, Dolph Ziggler was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. They were both in the Money in the Bank ladder match as well. But it's going to be a big one. 2 out of 3 falls. This is going to be the decisive match in this rivalry as well. Very important time for sure. I can also announce to you that Shawn Michaels will get his opportunity at revenge with the NWO caught up in their tag title defense. We've been told Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are banned from ringside for this one-on-one altercation at SummerSlam. It's happening. It's Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels. And it gets bigger and better because what Hulk Hogan wasn't informed before tonight, what one man in the ring with him was informed, is that in order to maintain order, What the hell is that noise? There's something flying over my head right now. And it is freaking blackjack out, understandably. It's got a face of fear. It's alright. I think it's just a plane. We're probably not about to get blown up. Probably. Anyway, I always get that. Does anyone else get that fear? I don't know if that's like a common fear or not. Whenever I hear something flying overhead, I'm always like, this is it. This is the end. I just feel like that's such an instantaneous thing that you can never be too prepared for. Anyway, that's enough about that getting dark like that. Yes, what I was going to say is this man in the ring, Hulk Hogan, was not informed of this, but Randy Savage did know. He will be the official at SummerSlam for in that one-on-one matchup. Randy Savage will be the referee, and he will be there to ensure that no funny business goes on. No Kevin Nash, no Scott Hall, just Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels. And I'll tell you what, Randy Savage is a very well-respected member of the wrestling world. I think he is a very trustworthy referee. That's going to be a great way to ensure that we don't get any interference from the, hopefully, former WWE Tag Team Champions at that point. Scoop and a slam. Why is the screen flickering so much? I don't think... No, that's not the screen. That's the shaders in this game. Randy Savage up the top. Elbow drop. Got him. Got him. Got him with the trademark elbow. This could be a huge win for Randy Savage. You know, Hulk Hogan, he's got that SummerSlam match. And it's a kick out. It's a kick out. Well, here's the thing, Randy. If you see him start swinging his hands around at any point, don't try punching him. Someone needs to be informed of that game plan. You know, if you see Hulk Hogan, hulking up as they call it, just don't punch him. Don't throw a punch. Go for like a kick. He won't be expecting that. Hulk Hogan. The big boot. The big boot on Randy Savage into the cover, and it's a kick out. Hulk Hogan now. Oh boy, here we go. The leg drop. And Hogan not even going for the cover there. And Randy Savage no-sells the leg drop. Works the knee here. The knee. But that flickering is really bugging me. I wonder if that's on the video. It's got to be, right? That's got to be the game. For sure, that's got to be the game. Because it looks like it's just the shadows that are doing it. There you go. See, don't just go for a kick. If you don't try to punch him, no comeback. Perhaps Randy Savage heard me a little too well. Put him in a body bag. Can't believe you're chatting that too. Let me slide this in. Here comes Shawn Michaels. Couldn't stay well enough alone. But what is he doing right now? This is a strange time to have come out here. Randy Savage in control. And Shawn Michaels mouthing off at Hulk Hogan. And oh, Shawn Michaels sunset flip powerbomb into a cover. He's not the legal man. He's not even the man. Hulk Hogan getting frustrated. Can only assume that's what that meant. Is that the... Oh, maybe that is my screen. Maybe that is on my end. Oh yeah, because when I unfull screen, it stops. What is that? Why is it flickering, but only on full screen? Oh, I don't know. I give up trying to understand technology. Oh, it might be because I updated my graphics drivers. Because I haven't rebooted. You know how, like, when you update stuff, it's like restart your computer? I'm one of those people that puts that off. It's probably that. This video might be getting heavily screwed up right now that I think about it. Whoopsie. Hogan. He's putting those educated feet to good use. Randy Savage dumping Hogan outside of the ring, and Shawn Michaels getting heavily involved in this matchup. The kick connects. Oh, no. And Hogan, again, Hogan doesn't realize that's the man that will be officiating his match. Hogan has no idea. Oh, big boot once again to the face of Randy Savage. Cover attempted. Shawn Michaels inside the ring. Shawn knows. Shawn must have heard. Leg drop for the second time. Cover attempt on Randy Savage. And Michaels is just going to get involved in this one. I think Randy Savage may be able to pick up a victory over Hogan with this interference. This will be a huge win for Randy Savage. Hogan is in the top 10 for the WWE Championship. In fact, I think he's in the top 3 or 4 for the WWE Championship. Michaels just recently overtook him after beating him, naturally. And he strikes to the face of Hulk Hogan by Randy Savage, and now Savage up on the top. Elbow drop, center of the ring. Shawn Michaels, job done, walks away from the match. Randy Savage picks up the win. Wow. Okay, never mind, Shawn Michaels is still there. Well, some could say this is sucking up from Shawn Michaels. I'd definitely agree with that. I think there's an ulterior motive. Obviously, we know Shawn Michaels doesn't like Hulk Hogan anyway. But I would definitely say there was a bit of an ulterior motive in helping Randy Savage win this one. It's whether or not Randy agrees and sees it himself, frankly. Well, anyway, I guess I'm going to have to play this in windowed mode. Oh, that sucks. I don't normally record this in windowed. I normally record this in full screen, but that made me jump. Something just came through the letterbox. Anyway, we're back in just a moment. The Divas Championship will find a new contender. I don't know if Randy Savage is going to be too impressed when he realizes like why Shawn Michaels helped him, or even that Shawn Michaels helped him. I don't think Randy Savage ever saw it.
The following triple threat contest is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita. Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes Lita, looking to become a, I think, 3-time Divas champion. I might want to double check that. But I believe this would be Lita's 3rd Divas championship if she was to be able to win the title at SummerSlam. Summer Rae at SummerSlam feels right at home. This will be her first SummerSlam though, so I don't really know what that has to do with anything. Yes, Lita is a 2-time Divas champion. This season, Lita has had a real downfall. You know, in the previous season, Lita's debut season at that, she had a record of 19-7 by the end of it, whereas this season she's got a record of 2-4.
approaching the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
This has definitely been a fall from grace for Lita. Most notably, losing the Divas Championship to Natalya, not once, but twice this season. Both of Lita's reigns coming to an end at the hands of Natalya. The disgrace of it all. Natalya's pretty good. I think people are a little sick of her these days, but I think she's pretty damn good still. I mean, obviously, I don't know what she's like these days, actually. I shouldn't really comment on that, but my memories of her are good. And that's what counts.
From Houston, Texas, Kaitlyn.
Well, Kaitlyn has been very much pushing for the idea of Summer Rae versus Kaitlyn at SummerSlam because it really pushes the new era of divas in the WWE. Obviously, Lita and Natalya, they've had their spotlight, they've had their time in the past. But Summer Rae is in her first reign as Divas Champion after debuting earlier in this season. And Kaitlyn has been in high contention for the Divas Championship with the same background, having debuted earlier this season. So it's an understandable preference. These two have something in common, whether Summer Rae cares about that or not. She's not interested in anyone, for the record. Summer Rae doesn't care who's on her side or against her. All she cares about is holding the Divas Championship, and she's doing a good enough job of that so far. Probably use defending it sometime soon, though. So here we go, triple threat match. Unlike the last time these three faced off in a triple threat match, this one is elimination. So it can't be a matter of Natalya pinning Lita after a lot of teamwork, because then she'll still have to get through Kaitlyn as well. The last time these two faced off in a triple threat was when Natalya won the Divas title back from Lita, only to lose the championship the very next week in an open challenge. She felt so cocky, to Summer Rae, which started the reign that Summer Rae is currently in as Divas Champion. Again, I want to thank you all for being so patient with the pacing of these episodes. I'm trying my best to just get through this as quick as I can. It's always constantly in my head, you know, the newer games are better, yada yada, you've heard it all before. But I got to get through these. I got to do it. I've committed to it. You know, we're already 4 games in. I go to say 3 because it's been 3 years in game. I think it's actually been a lot longer in real life, but it's been 3 years in game. It's been 4 years in real life. It's taken me 4 years to do 3 years. That's pretty bad. But I'm trying my best to get through this quicker because realistically, you could, in theory, get through about a season and a half in a year if I actually stuck to a schedule of like trying to get them out once a day. You wouldn't be able to do more than that at all. Like if I did 1 daily, it would be about a season and a half in a year. It's gonna take some time to get further in, but you know, it's fun. And obviously, I think once I get to like 16, 17, somewhere around there, I'm gonna have to go on the network and start watching all the stuff I missed in between like then and now, because as I said before, the Braun Strowman Jinder Mahal era was really not it for me. I fell out of love with wrestling pretty hard after WrestleMania 33 time-ish. So, you know, I'm very interested in going back and revisiting it with a fresh pair of eyes. Oh, knee to the gut of Natalya by Kaitlyn. She looks like she's looking to wrap this one up already. I mean, obviously that would be Natalya out of the match. And obviously, oh, well, I never. There goes Natalya is right. Well, Kaitlyn holds a victory over both of these two in the past. And remember, this is falls count anywhere, so this could be a very smart way to get Lita out quick. Oh, God, that's how you get a concussion, that's for sure. Well, Kaitlyn might want to go in for the pin or something. She's thinking about it. Okay, never mind. Lita looking for something. I think maybe the twist of fate there. Kaitlyn really saw that one coming. Oh, nice reversal there by Lita. Well, Natalya thrown out of this one very quickly. It's going to be a hard fall for Natalya. A loss like that. I tell you, Kaitlyn's on fire right now. She's full of reversals. No one can seem to get any control of her. I feel like this match only just started and we're already looking at potentially the end of this one. I mean, obviously that DDT to the outside, the hottest part of the ring, that will do some serious damage to you. And now, oh! Kaitlyn likes to throw a lot of homages to Beth Phoenix with her moves, I've noticed. And oh my God, I thought that was it. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment entirely, voice in my head. Well, elbow to the head of Kaitlyn. And a leg drop by Lita. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so well, these two are back inside the ring. Oh! Spear attempt by Kaitlyn, reversed by Lita. You could really see Kaitlyn going in for it. Lita made sure that did not happen. Well, I mean, this is no disqualification. This isn't the most respectful way to earn that Divas Championship opportunity, but there is no rule against it either. Oh my God, Lita just fell face first into the very chair she set up in the ring. Cover attempt here on that, and oh, Kaitlyn trying to do what Natalya did back at Extreme Rules to end Lita's first reign, capitalizing off of Lita's mistake with a quick pin attempt. And that was a real flashback moment for Lita, who turned things around. Northern Light suplex. I think Kaitlyn's arm may have caught the chair there, but she seems to be all right from that. Kick out. Someone get that chair out of the ring, please. Kaitlyn. Oh, we've seen this submission hold before. It's very unique. Is this going to be enough? No. What's going to happen now? I'm scared to ask. Wow, what a spectacular counter by Lita. No one home for that one. And a big suplex back into the ring. Lita really turning things around here. At one point, I thought for sure that Kaitlyn was going to have this one in the bag, but Lita perfectly setting up for that twist of fate. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Lita earning a shot. Yes. So Lita is once again looking to become Divas champion. SummerSlam is going to be a crucial match for Lita, I would say. I feel like if she can't beat Summer Rae at SummerSlam, she may need to take a step back and reevaluate things, because the new wave of Divas is in. And right now, she seems to have that under control. She's beat Kaitlyn here tonight. Can she pull off something no one's been able to do and beat Summer Rae? Well, actually, no. Didn't Summer Rae lose a tag match last week with Lita? Well, anyway, the point is, Lita is victorious here tonight. She has earned herself the Divas Championship opportunity. That is now set for SummerSlam, which I believe comes your way next Sunday.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Daniel Bryan, Bryce Walker, and the new Millennia.
And the new Millennia. Well, here they come. These two teaming up for the first time here tonight. Bryce Walker has found great success since being under the tutelage of Daniel Bryan, but is he ready to set foot in the ring with Mick Foley and Stone Cold Steve Austin? Well, that is to be determined. Obviously, the Raw Tag Division can always benefit from new tag teams, and this is a first-timer, but a first-time tag team getting a match at SummerSlam, well, either way, that's going to be happening. Either one of these teams, they've never teamed up before.
From Setauket, Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mick Foley.
Well, let me correct that. They've never teamed up before, except for that one time where Mick Foley and Steve Austin teamed up, and you know they got a victory over Dolph Ziggler and Cody Rhodes because Cody walked out on Dolph. Except for that one time, they've never teamed up before. Austin, though, insisted that was a one-time deal, and he had no interest in teaming up with Mick Foley. Foley persisted, Foley had his back, and in the end, it was Austin who had Foley's back when he saved him from an attack from Daniel Bryan and Bryce Walker just last week, which leads us to this match now.
And his tag team partner, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You know, for a minute I was really wondering to myself, are we even going to see Austin actually show up and team with Mick Foley tonight? Or is Foley going to come out here and then realize that Austin has no interest? But there he is, the man himself. He seems to have gotten some kind of a soft spot for Foley somehow. I never thought I'd see the day that Austin would care about anyone, but he saved Foley from a beatdown. And now he's teaming with him here tonight. Foley has awoken something strange in Austin. Something I don't think you can ever really expect again anytime soon. But it's going to make for an interesting team here tonight. I wonder if they will be the next contenders. The rightful contenders, as it currently stands, if you ask me. That's a fact, not even an opinion. They are the rightful contenders. And of course, if you're wondering what I mean by that, I mean they are certified as the right contenders. That is a matter of fact, not opinion, because it was initially at Money in the Bank that it was supposed to be Austin and Foley teaming up to face off. Well, it was Austin and a partner of his choosing. It was very much speculated to be Foley. It was never confirmed. They were supposed to be facing off against Yokozuna and Tensai for the tag team titles when these two, the new Millennia, attacked Stone Cold Steve Austin as he made his entrance, and that's what led to this ongoing situation. Foley really fighting the battle for Austin initially, Austin coming back saying he can handle things on his own, and in the end Austin saving Foley from a beatdown. Man, Mick Foley now got the arm of Daniel Bryan caught. What's he gonna do here? Very good. And the fans want to see Foley tag out. I think it's in a lot of people's minds, you know. They want to know, is Austin actually going to honor this tag team? Will we see a walkout here tonight? Fans want to see it. They want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin in that ring right now. Mick Foley not giving the people what they want. That's very un-Mick Foley of him. It's very un-Mick Foley. Off that slam. I know he didn't say that, but something about the way he said bodies just made me think of it. Bryce Walker now in the ring with Mick Foley. This is a huge opportunity for Bryce Walker. You know, a lot of people would be honored, privileged to be inside the ring with Stone Cold and Mick Foley. Two iconic wrestling legends. Not Bryce Walker, though. Not Bryce Walker one bit. This guy despises the way these two have taken the spotlight away from more younger and deserving talent. You know, apparently the new Millennia were asked to cite some people that they see as potential superstars that deserve more of an opportunity than Austin and Foley and the NWO and pretty much everyone on the Raw roster, really. And yeah, they couldn't name any. Oh, there you go, tag made. Boy, Bryce, you are in the thick of it now. Well, they didn't mention anyone. No names given to who was rightfully deserving, other than, of course, themselves. Almost get the impression that the real thing they're upset about is that they're not getting an opportunity. Hip toss. That could all change. Is Sergeant Slaughter chanting "This is awesome" for a Bryce match right now? What a chump. Just jealous. Just so envious of Bryce's position that now he's watching him perform. Tag made of Daniel Bryan. Walker deciding that perhaps he'd had enough of that. He was going to let his mentor take care of things. Bryan has suffered recent back-to-back singles losses to both Austin and Mick Foley. So I'm not entirely sure that he's the best bet for this match, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure he's the better choice to be the legal man. I'm not entirely sure there is a better choice. I think this is these two barking up the wrong tree, honestly. But obviously with SummerSlam so close by, the time has finally come to find out who will be contenders for the tag team titles. SummerSlam, one of the biggest events of the year. Go a little above and beyond our regular show lineups with this one. Tag team contest. The fight getting taken to the outside. That was an interesting little moment there. As here comes Drew McIntyre. Well, Mick Foley shook the hand of Drew McIntyre a few weeks back. Would you really call them allies? Drew McIntyre, I mean, realistically, he's going to be more on the side of Walker and Bryan, you'd think. I mean, I'm not trying to tell Drew how to feel, but honestly, I'd kind of expect him to be more on their side. Really. Well, Drew's not really contributing very much to this. I'm not really sure why he's out here, to be honest. Perhaps he's going to try and pull some funny business? I don't know. Austin is very much in control. You got to think, a victory for Bryce and Bryan here tonight is a victory over a former WWE champion if they can beat Austin. That's how important this win is to these guys. I think they know that deep down inside. Walker and... Oh. Oh no, my sound is decent. When did this happen? Oh no, maybe it isn't. Oh no, I think the referee was counting someone else. That was weird. Or maybe it is out of sync. I can't tell. Hang on. I don't know. No, those strikes are definitely in sync. I think the game's just having a moment. Bryce trying to save Bryan from that suplex there. Didn't quite work out. Submission hold applied, and Bryan's hands in the ropes. Looking for something big hit. No. Daniel Bryan makes the tag to Bryce Walker. Drew McIntyre mouthing off on the outside, and Bryce getting distracted by Drew. What are you doing, Bryce? What are you doing? Daniel, okay, there's a strange moment there. Bryce seemed to have come in the ring to get in the face of Drew McIntyre to walk away.
I can't wait to see what Bryan does here.
I can.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
I really don't know what's going on right now. Bryce, what are you doing? Oh, this game's terrible sometimes. 14's definitely one of the better ones on this generation of consoles. But let's be real, it still had some pretty massive problems. Oh, big strike to the arm of Mick Foley by Bryce Walker and a base plant. Mama. People always yelling for their mamas. Somebody better call them. Bryce taking Foley over to the center of the ring. Is this going to be the finishing point of the match? It'd be a very odd way to end the match, but no. Referee got hit by Austin there. Not that I'm sure you'd ever hear him say sorry. Feels like every few seconds someone new is in control in this match. And somebody wants back in this match. What if I just stole what the commentators said, but said it more louder because my microphone's louder? Squeezing down on their head. Who does the slow, methodical pace benefit, King? I don't know. It gives everyone a time to catch the breath. I think I said that the wrong way around. I actually somehow... Oh! I actually somehow managed to mess up a line I have quoted and heard 1 billion times in my life. I'm impressed and disgusted all in one. I'm impresticated. Bryce has really managed to go toe-to-toe with Austin. I've been very impressed by this young man. Especially considering... Here's a fun fact for you guys. I know Bryce won't mind me mentioning this because he's mentioned his age before. Oh geez, here we go. Mandible Claw. Is this going to be the end of it? Bryce Walker getting choked out, but Daniel Bryan saves him. He saves him from Mick Foley's fingers down his damn throat. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior from Mick Foley. I was going to say, Bryce is like very early 20s. So if we were going off of this being 2012, I think he'd be like 10. He's done very well for himself. Yeah, I don't really think about the whole age thing, because I mean, what, 2012, I would have been, like, me personally, even, I think that would have still been kind of silly. How old would I have been? 2012? Why don't I know this? Well, submission hold, and Daniel Bryan manages to make Mick Foley tap out. Bryce managing to keep Foley at bay just long enough, and the new Millennia, with the upset of the century, as a submission win over Mick Foley. Bryce is 11 at this point. Sorry, I had to quickly correct myself there. I had a feeling I was off. And I would have been 8. What do you mean? I would have been 18. Robert Scorpio, who is loosely based off of me, is absolutely not based off of me, but loosely based off of me, he would have been 18. Now, those first couple years in this universe, we don't talk about those. 11-year-old Bryce living his dream. I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop now. Seriously though, congratulations to the new Millennia. They did it. They earned their tag team title opportunity. Their first time ever teaming up. Will these two be tag team champions coming out of SummerSlam? They've got a hell of a challenge ahead of them in Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. But hey, Daniel Bryan managed to make Mick Foley tap out. He had just the right backup at just the right time. So you never know. Oh! Well, we only just started this one, and already we got a cheap shot from behind. And I was about to actually, I was waiting for when Tensai made his entrance to say, this guy has not been medically cleared tonight, for anyone who's concerned about the attack from Yokozuna that took place, well, just 2 weeks ago here on Raw in the main event. He is not at all medically cleared for this match here tonight. Yokozuna did some serious damage to Tensai. Those ribs are incredibly fragile right now, thanks to Yokozuna, and the 2 times in which he crushed down on Tensai. So to see him then get jumped. Remember, this is a loser leaves Raw match, as I announced beforehand. The loser of this match will be out of Raw, whether they go to SmackDown, NXT, or, well, they just end up unemployed. That is to be determined, but this will be loser leaves Raw. Oh, God. Big leg drop there by Yokozuna. He goes in for a cover, and it looks like Yokozuna trying to make very light work of Tensai. What a kick to the chest. Well, this definitely kicked off a million miles an hour. Which is definitely not what you'd expect from these two big guys. I mean, these guys were a great pair of tag team champions. I will say that much. It's almost a shame to see them no longer a team. I feel like this one came to an end a little too soon, but as was mentioned on commentary many, many times, they never really felt like an honest tag team. They felt like 2 guys serving their master, Master Fuji, and it was never really about working together. There was no interest in that, and Mr. Fuji, as I said last week, you know, likening Tensai to Brodus Clay, saying, you know, you should just be dancing around, call yourself tons of funk, make a real joke out of yourself, be the silly American that you are, and stop being a disgrace to my people. And with that, we come down to this match. Very clear, Tensai has no faith. And I mean, Mr. Fuji has no faith in Tensai and very much believes him to be the weak link of the team. And of course, Tensai, sorry, I keep calling him Tensai. Mr. Fuji would side with Yokozuna. That man is in the top 10 for the WWE Championship and has one of the best streaks going right now in terms of his win-loss record. He just picked the guy who right now statistically is better. That doesn't necessarily mean Yokozuna is the better man between these two, though. Well, these two are really just trying to hurt each other, and it is showing. I mean, obviously that's the goal in a wrestling match. Don't get me don't get me wrong, but Yokozuna, he's been very heavy on those hits. WWE fans.
Nicely countered there by Tensai. Oh, out of nowhere.
Yokozuna, vicious as ever. Tensai with a reversal. And the thing is, Tensai, you got to think, for a guy who is, oh my goodness, for a guy who is currently not fighting anywhere near 100%, impressive performance, honestly. Big thrust to the throat. Who does a slow, methodical pace benefit, King? Oh! That's literally Shawn Michaels. Cover here. Oh, just a 1 count. I was gonna say that was a strange bit of lenience there. Samoan drop.
It's quite simple. Yokozuna is big bad and he doesn't care who
He's big bad. He said like that was like his name. Yokozuna. Another super kick. And Tensai laid at. Why can't I do the finisher? Why can't he do his finisher? I can't take him to the corner. We'll just do a ring break. It doesn't help. Oh, okay. No finisher match, guys. I bet I can do this. No, okay. Crushing him down in the corner, Tensai. Got a lot of heart still. I guess this one's going to have to just have an underwhelming finish because I can't seem to use finishes. Tensai can. Tensai. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Tensai with the craziest power move I think I've ever seen. Cover attempt here on Yokozuna, kick out. Very, very quick kick out. And a big clubbing clothesline is enough going to be enough for Tensai at this point. No, this guy keeps on fighting. Yeah, another classic 2K14ism. The finishes are invisible and only work for certain people at certain times. Well, there you see it, that claw grip. No, never mind, not the claw grip cover. He wanted to pull him away from the ropes, which is very responsible of Tensai, and a very quick kick out from Yokozuna, which I guess would come as no surprise considering how much of this match Yokozuna has just dominated. Elbow there by Tensai. So much fight in these two. Neither one of these two wanted to lose their placement on Raw. Who could blame them? Cover attempt here. That's a lot of weight to push down. Yokozuna, though, he's got to lift that out of bed every morning. I think he's got no problem lifting it out in the ring. Big suplex into a cover. This one's going to have an underwhelming finish, that's for sure. And it's not that. Thank God. Oh my good God. Cover attempt here by Yokozuna once again, and still Tensai. Oh. Still Tensai hangs in there. Big kick to the face. And again, Tensai continues to kick out. Fans really into this one. Why, who'd blame him, honestly? You know, a place on Raw is at risk here. Oh my God. It's like the only time I can do this. Oh! Uranagi by Yokozuna. And still he kicks out. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh boy. Those ribs are not in a good position for this. Tensai Bonsai. That's gotta be it. There's no way. There you go. Good night, Tensai. Well, it's been a great run for Tensai here on Monday nights. Nothing to be ashamed of. And yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm not surprised to see this. He was in seriously bad condition heading it. No, Yokozuna, come on, enough is enough. Enough is enough, damn it. When are you gonna stop? Yokozuna is ruthless. My God, that chest too. No less. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, when SummerSlam's all said and done, I think Yokozuna might be next in line for that WWE title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 295 pounds, Goldberg.
Well, I have an update for you. Obviously, I guess this goes without saying. Tensai has been rushed to a local medical facility. And obviously, with him no longer being a part of Raw, I think it's going to be a long time until we see him back in the ring, if we do at all. Sorry, I think I might have said Yokozuna. I meant to say Tensai. Tensai has been hurried to a medical facility. He is being checked on for any further damage, but it is undeniable at this point. By the way, that rope shadow back there, that was awesome. Did you see that? No Goldberg shadow, all rope. But yes, it'll be a long time until we see Tensai. If we do again, I feel that was some serious brutality from Yokozuna, his former tag team partner. I did not press the home button. I can confirm to you I did not press the home button at all. Because here comes Batista. And I got some serious news when it comes to Batista and his pursuit of the WWE Championship. I can't wait to announce this.
And approaching the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
The Raw General Manager, Stephanie McMahon, has stepped in and she has said, Rock, enough with the games, enough with the avoiding it. It's going to happen. At SummerSlam, you will defend the WWE Championship against Batista. You don't call the shots on who faces you for the title. Management does. And Batista is the #1 ranked superstar on Raw that is not holding a championship right now. He is the rightful contender, and he will meet The Rock for the WWE title next Sunday at SummerSlam. It has been confirmed. With that being said, this is a very important match for Batista because it's all about momentum. We've been told that next week on Raw, the final Raw before SummerSlam, The Rock will be in action. To what capacity, I do not know yet, but The Rock has been confirmed. He will be on Raw next week. We will see him. So it's good to see The Rock actually competing again on Raw. I feel like recently, I'm not saying he's fallen back to old ways, not at all, but I feel like it's getting to his head a little bit, you know. He's getting a little too confident in himself as WWE champion, and he's starting to feel himself a bit more of an appeal factor rather than someone that competes on a week-to-week basis, which is something that Batista has been busting his ass doing every week. This is his third week main eventing Raw in a row. Last week, that great match against The Miz. This week, a match against Goldberg.
Batista comes raging back. You may think you have the upper hand on the Animal, but he's so powerful, so strong.
Coming at it tonight, though, we got some major matches here. The WWE Tag Team Championship match confirmed. Divas Championship confirmed. 2 out of 3 falls are added to the United States Championship match. Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan will go one-on-one with Randy Savage as guest referee, and Batista and The Rock for the WWE Championship. Raw has got a lot coming your way at SummerSlam, and of course you think as well as that over on SmackDown, we already know that Jericho will be challenging for the World Tag Team titles in spite of Big Show becoming Intercontinental Champion. Very well played, I hate to admit. We know that Triple H and Randy Orton will face off in a last man standing match, and we know that Bret Hart will challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship against Damian Sandow. Attempt here by Goldberg, and Batista quick to kick out, and I'm kind of glad to see it. I'd hate to see this one come to an end quickly. You know, only one man has defeated Goldberg one-on-one in the ring so far since his debut, and that man is the WWE Champion, The Rock. If Batista can beat Goldberg tonight, well, he has really solidified and proven that he is right up there with The Rock right now. Neck breaker, and then Batista in control some more, striking down on Goldberg. Batista kicking down, and Goldberg back to his feet. Interesting to see The Rock is not here tonight. We saw it last week on Raw. The Rock was at ringside up until Batista confronted him, and then he walked away. A spinebuster from Batista, will it be enough to put away Goldberg? I was going to say, very early into this match, I would be impressed. Nice executed dropkick by Goldberg. Something a guy of his size doesn't do too easy too often. Attempted a strike to the midsection perhaps, but Batista with a reversal and a big clothesline takes Batista down, and once again Goldberg into the cover.
It's matches like this that make Monday Night Raw the hottest show on cable TV.
You always know when they're going to go for the DDT because they throw him over the ropes, then they walk away, then they walk back, and that's how you know they're going to do the DDT. Goldberg just flattened, and Batista saying, that's it, done. Wow, you might want to get him in the ring to finish the job, Batista. Yeah, strike me as the kind of want to win by count out. Big spinebuster takes down Goldberg, and I tell you, I said this before, I've said it again, it's been a very big storied rise for the animal Batista. He has been very focused on becoming a world champion for such a long time. It makes you wonder, will SummerSlam be the time he finally gets not just the title, but perhaps the title reign he's been waiting for? Goldberg backing up, and it looked like he was going in for a spear there, but Batista also specializes in a spear of his own, and he saw that one coming. What do you mean, okay, let him out? Let him out what, the corner? Batista is hammering away in that corner, but there's no rule against that. As Batista, despite being a two-time World Heavyweight Champion, he has got some very short World Heavyweight title reigns behind him. Headlined WrestleMania to become World Heavyweight Champion back at WrestleMania 2. Another massive clothesline by Goldberg, and this time, wasting no time, Goldberg measures Batista. And we saw Batista do one of these on The Miz last week on Raw. That might have been the lost version of the match, I'm not sure. But there's a jackhammer from Goldberg, and Batista kicks out at 2. No one ever normally kicks out of the jackhammer. That's something The Rock pulled off, but not many have. Bear hug from the animal Batista. Imagine making Goldberg tap out. A huge accolade that'd be. And a spinebuster. And here comes The Miz. Couldn't stay well enough alone. Tag team partner and good friend of Goldberg. Initially, that was a bodyguard system those two had, but it seems like that kind of changed, and Miz playing distraction as Batista hits a Batista bomb. He goes straight in for the cover. Referee turn around just in time. Goldberg's shoulders are down. Miz in the ring, and he couldn't get there in time. Goldberg beaten with a single Batista bomb, truly showing how devastating that finishing move can be. And Batista offering a sign of respect to Goldberg, and Goldberg wanted none of that. Well, very bitter in his second singles loss. Nonetheless, Batista, the #1 contender, will meet The Rock in just 13 days for the WWE Championship in the main event of SummerSlam. I can't wait to see it. Two of the biggest and the best to ever do it, one-on-one at long last. But that is it for now. I'll see you this Wednesday on NXT.